I'm expecting an OSM Niceron match in the top half at some point. I think that might be winners, or not winners, as if this is a loser bracket. I think that might be semi-final up at the top. Right, what was the name that made me laugh? Gandalf the Thick. Where's Gandalf the Thick? This name made me smile. So let's watch his game. It's how you get me to spectate your games, boys. Gandalf the Thick. I didn't see who his opponent was. We're only really here for Gandalf. Comeback Ranger. Well, he doesn't even need to make a comeback because Gandalf the Thick has built up a thick gap between him and his opponent's score at the moment. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong side of it. Oh dear, that might be an open net miss. It is. Gandalf the Thick not taking the only chance that we've seen him get. That's fine for now. You know he's got a long time left on the clock. Biggest issue for him is actually that, oh dear, he's going to get dribbled by his crossbar. Yep, there's a crossbar outplay. You can see this happening. I was like, he's about to get dribbled by his crossbar, isn't he? Yep, here it is. When the crossbar pops you, that is, it feels bad. Only on Stadium. But like I was going to say, the biggest issue for Gandalf the Thick is that this tournament is a maximum 5 goals. So now he needs to score 5 goals in a row without conceding any, or he will be losing this match and dropping out of the tournament in round 1. 124 ping, semi-pro from Cynet means Xbox for this tournament. That is just GG. Comeback Ranger didn't need to do anything of the sort. He's led from the front, and he's won from the front, and he's into round 2. Nice shooting from distance there, showing Gandalf how it's done. Let's sort back out to the bracket and see what's happening. Yeah, we're going to do marbles later on, yeah, because it's fun. I like marbles. Slick Nick 3453. Okay, that's a 1-all. Let's get into this one. Usually once the bracket started developing a little bit, we just look for games that are close in the bracket, because the bracket's slightly delayed compared to in-game. Alright, we've had a long time past this game, and only 2 goals be scored. Remember, this is the Sarp ball, and that is a huge miss by Zarlock. Slick Nick does not convert on the open net. And a quick punish by Zarlock. Slick Nick should know better than to let his guard down like that. Linear dribble from Zarlock. Is he going to run ahead and look for another demo? That's the only option he's got right now. And he's just going to go for a 50-50. He's a madman. I really think that overtaking the ball was the play there. He had no way to really change the angle with how he was lining it up. And you know, he just got one demolish. I thought he was going to push the ball on target, run ahead of it, look for a second. Zarlock half flipping back into position. Doesn't get the boost in the back corner, but he doesn't need it. He might have left that up as bait. You yoink 17 points from Ixo and Z9. Wow. That is daylight robbery. Again, Zarlock straight on. Is he going to go for the demo? No, he's trying to get some angle at the last second, but he's overdone it. If he is listening to the stream, I would not be surprised to see him running ahead of the ball soon and going for a demolish play, because he set it up perfectly both these times. He's spotted his opponent chilling out in goal, and he's just rolled the ball on target and started looking like he's going to overtake it, and then not done so. I would love to see him doing it. Phobophobias, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate that. 1-all. 20 seconds left. Slick Nick with a slick shot. It's going to go off the post and across the goal line. He's got the open net. Makes sure to take it. What a time to take the lead. Slick Nick. Wow, he just caught the inside of the post there. And now it's 14 seconds separating Zarlock from a first round exit. He needs something special here. What's it going to be? Just a pretty straight up kickoff. Both players the double 50-50, then triple 50-50, with the likes of which has never been seen in Stadium ever before. Pretty even triple 50-50 as well. Those are the good old days where you just have such an even kickoff that you just bounce off it over and over again. It's like two, I don't know, animals that ram into each other's heads. Rams. 2 rams. That's what we'll go for. It's alright, we want to find like a 1-all maybe, or a 2-all or something like that. Oh, okay, a 3-all. 3-all with Tesco, Bag, and Riddles? We're doing more tournament? Yeah, we're doing a marbles tournament after this. Please still be a draw. Yes, it's 4-all. It's golden goal. Riddles versus Tesco Bag. Top corner shot from Riddles. It's barred down and in. What a time to join the match. And that is surely going to be it. feels backflip for Tesco Bag. It was going to be a tough shot to stop regardless. And you don't get any more chances because it's a max score 5 series. Goodbye to ERV, aka Tesco Bag the rookie. Goodness sake. Why is he a rookie in here? What kind of tournament is this? It's just a... I keep clicking find tournament. It's just a stadium tournament with the boomer setting. Oh, it's another 3-all. Let's get in there. There's so many, like, draws in this. I love it. It's so much harder to find draws usually. This is great. Keep it up, guys. Close games. I wonder if anybody's just going to agree. Oh, wow. This is already over a minute into overtime. Overtime counts down in tournaments like this rather than counting up. So that's not 3 minutes overtime. That's 1 minute 20-ish. LX James. Randomize. 3-all. Should be expecting a goal sometime soon if the current rate of scoring is to be kept. And surely that's it. Randomize can't get back, and LX James with the easiest goal of his life. What a miss by Randomize. He didn't make contact at all, and he was helplessly looking at the ball. The only way to actually save that would be to try and get through the back of the goal, because there is a glitch where you can do that. I think it still exists. Surely, did Psionics patch that or no? Would they patch a map that isn't even in ranked? I don't know if they would. But what I do know is you can get through the back of the goal. There's a glitch. If you just hit it square on the flat bit, you can get through. He might have been able to get the save. If somebody does that, if somebody actually uses that glitch for something useful, I would lose my mind. That would be crazy. Okay, we got 2-all up here. Trash Panda and Panacook. Panacook? I think it's Panacook. It's like a Dutch word. Random Husky, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, man. Alright, let's see if we still have a draw. We do. It's just draws all over the place in these tournaments. Wow, so Panacook's actually way out of the game, but Trash Panda not waiting for the ball to center. Instead, he's going to pass it around to the other side, try and get a boost starve going, but misses it. That's going to bring Panacook back into the game, and Trash Panda's going to be so careful. The ball is the 10th anniversary matte ball. Long shots are going to be so much more effective. Bots are really trying to get through the back of the goal. They haven't figured out how the glitch works yet. You mean people are coding the Rocket League bots to get through the back? I did hear there was like a Rocket League bots tournament, which sounds pretty cool. I don't know where I can watch that. Trash Panda is a 200 IQ raccoon. That's very interesting. I wonder why he didn't call himself Trash Raccoon in that case. Here we go. Panda versus Panda. And if other Rocket League players are anything to go by, we're surely expecting Panda to win. Nice little change of direction there. He's got to be very careful though, not to lose control of this ball. Panda is just lurking at the edge of the box. He's waiting for a soft clear so he can pounce. Nice little pick up there by Trash Panda. Surely now he can get the ball out of defense. Deciding to go for a big wall clear maybe. Does not jump off the wall though. I like that. So now he can just stay in control of his car. Very aggressive challenge. Does not work for Trash Panda. Panda versus the open net, and he's going to slot it in. Nice control on the ground. They wanted me to cast a bot tourney on the subreddit. Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see that. I would only cast it if I'm allowed to like do it on my stream. I don't really cast on other people's streams right now because it doesn't, I don't know, I just get bored. That's the honest reason. I get bored when I'm casting on other streams online. Like obviously when I'm casting LANs that's fun, but the only online casting I really enjoy is my stream because it's like, it just feels comfortable. I've done it for so long. The Trash Panda, or Panda rather, it's been completely stuck in his half. That's a really nice shot. Good realization of the threat though by Panacook. Really expected him to get caught out by that one as the ball does move so quickly.
Prize pool. J.
In this game mode.
Hey, this is for Johnny U Beans.
Lantern could text 1,000 bits. I do appreciate that a lot. That's right. It's no cheering for prize pools. That would just be so confusing. Speed from Panacook is just too good. He's 1 goal away from winning this game. Trash Panda with a nice bit of sportsmanship there, giving him the nice one. And that was a nice, he just said nice one to some ball chasing, by the way. So that's really honorable of him to acknowledge that the ball chasing of his opponent was, in fact, a good play. The biggest issue for Trash Panda 64 is his clears are just not going into difficult spots. Natch GG Panicooked slots in the open net. The game plan worked really well. He's just sitting outside the box, waiting for these soft clears to come his way and pinging the ball back on target. Apparently I made Panda Choke. Sorry, I'm getting these names mixed up because they're so similar. There's not going to be any more Rocket League tournaments today, but we're going to do a marble racing. See if we can find another like 2-all or 3-all or something. They're the matches. Okay, 4-all. That's a must click. You can't not click on a 4-all. Teskimo 0, or rather, just Teskimo. I don't know why I said the 0 twice. Thanks for the 3 months in a row. Welcome back.
Johnny,
Overtime, golden goal.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to give this to you, but I have to keep up the streak.
Yes.
For real, keep up the good work.
Thank you, man. May you forever be stuck in my trap. Sub-streak trap. That could be game. Open net for Imoti. Has he just missed it? He's got a second chance. He's boomed the post. Imoti with choke of the day, surely. Double open net miss. Slammed the post and the rage quit. Goodbye to Imoti. What a disaster. He managed to get into overtime in a 4-all game. This is a first to 5 wins. It was golden goal before overtime even began. And then he booms the post in stadium for the counter-attack. That's got to be a rare occurrence. I'm going to call this one a lol. Very unfortunate, I must say. Very unfortunate. That's like probably the worst way to debut on stream. That's got to be like the worst. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click spectate. That's not a draw. That's got to be the worst way to introduce yourself to the world of Rocket League. Okay, looks like 1-all might be the closest or the highest scoring draw that we get to choose from. Is it Jack RL? Yeah, Jack RL and Sjanta. Even Lenny would have scored that. Oh, Imoti, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, mate. The double open net. He didn't have much boost. And the panic was real. Then he's like, okay, maybe I've hit the shot so badly that I can catch up with it and put it in. Never mind, I boomed the post. I could see the thought process. You know, that doesn't justify the double open net miss, but I can see what you were trying to do, if that's any consolation. I don't think it is though. That's going to be tough to come back from. Alright, so Jack RL is going to come in and grab the boost and then have a little make-out session with Sjanta. Nice wall shot. It's a little bit to the left, but Sjanta might fix that. He's popped it over the net. Good distance on the pop. The boost steal by Jack. He's had to dodge into it. That was really weird. The ball went a glowy color as if it was partly inside the goal there, just because it was hugging the edge of the goal. You're laughing, woke your girlfriend up, so now you're watching in your bathroom. You're blaming me. Listen, don't wake up your girlfriend. Don't wake up your girlfriend from watching a children's car game. That's going to be a tough one to explain when you meet your parents, if you haven't already. Watch Jack. What do you mean watch Jack? We are watching Jack. There you go. Jack RL versus Sjanta. Sjanta is currently in the lead. Jack is still got plenty of time left, and he's in control of the ball, but he's just given it away and not put on much pressure in doing so. So right now Jack is very, very happy that this is stadium, because if this was not stadium and that just happened, he would have conceded. There's lots more easy goals in regular Rocket League 1v1 compared to stadium Rocket League 1v1.
Check the bracket. I won my game and got eliminated.
Wait, did you like fail to connect or something? I don't know what could have happened. I'll check after. Pure Carbolin. Appreciate the £4 by the way. It's very kind of you. Sorry, I'm hiccuping right now. I don't know if you guys can hear. I can't stop. Don't worry, she already judges you heavily for playing along with Pokemon Go. True story. Pokemon Go, like, I've seen girls play Pokemon Go. My mum plays Pokemon Go. I think she still does. Like, after their whole world has stopped playing that game, my mum is like level, whatever a high level is in Pokemon Go. I've not played it for so long. Everybody was playing that when I went to season 1 of RLCS. Like, I remember we all, like in America in Pokemon Go, like Tauros was the Pokemon, like the continental North American Pokemon. So all of the Europeans who were over there were like, oh, we got to see a Tauros. And at one point we're in the players lounge, somebody's like, there's a Tauros, and we all like whip out our phones, and all the Americans are just like, what? What's the big deal? Because you can only catch Tauros in NA. Did manage to catch him. Demo attempt by Jack RL. He's hit the brakes. He's just going to look at Sjanta, just stare him down. I do like that from Jack RL. A nice little mix up there. I mean, if Sjanta had jumped, it would have been Comedy Central. Jackarel could have snuck underneath and made it very awkward, but as it stands, it's him who's in the awkward spot. Ball's in his half. Boost is full, but Shanta is ready and going to step in strongly. Ball bounces up though. There's still a glimmer of hope for Jackarel. Shanta is in a good position though. Surely he can keep this back. But that's a decent pop, and Shanta's out of the game. Jackarel had a chance there. It was Shanta falling on top of Jackarel that made that sufficiently awkward for the game to be over. And Jack's got to be frustrated. He popped the ball reasonably well at the end there, but Shanta did enough. His mere presence was enough. Let's wait for the Riddles nice run game, because this is two players who actually have a chance to win this tournament. Riddles has won a 1v1 series on my stream before. I think Riddles beat. Riddles is actually undefeated then. He's won 2 out of 2 series on my stream for 1v1. Going up against Niceron, who has won tournaments on my stream before. He won some non-standard tournaments, I believe, which this is. So this could be Niceron's speciality. He does have a very passive playstyle where he sits back and looks for shots. That's early lead for Niceron. He's playing as... it said none has scored, but it looks like Niceron is just playing with his own name. 2-0. Niceron does have the ping advantage as a European player. Riddles coming from US East has to settle for 1-2-4. It's a good bounce awkwardly for Niceron. Riddles has pre-jumped it. And a nice read by Riddles. Niceron tried to get up and cause some interference, but I'm not sure if he was ready for Riddles to go up for that rebound, or else he might have just stuck in goal and looked for a block. Yeah, apparently Joro is in Rogue with Jacob and Sizz. I knew that they dropped Influences, but apparently they've also picked it up, Joro, which is pretty cool. Another player is undefeated on my stream. He's won 1 out of 1 show matches. The 2 Grand Champ versus 4 Champion show match, I believe it was. Nice run with a beautiful airball shot. Riddles trying to sneak in and challenge early, but he was directly countered. What Riddles is trying to do here would be very strong if Niceron took an extra bounce before shooting, but since he just popped it and shot on that bounce, he was able to squeak it past Riddles. And now he's just 2 goals away from eliminating one of the players who I think has a pretty good chance of winning this tournament. Not good power on the shot by Riddles. They're going to place you behind Niceron that time. Gross Comtour, thank you for the 2 months, by the way. Oh, what happened? I looked at my alerts for a split second, not expecting any goals to occur. And somehow Niceron has allowed Riddles to go past him here. Nice little dribble there by Riddles. I didn't realize Niceron is completely boost starved. You're 100% undefeated in show matches. Jazer sub for Dig, Stocky for Complexity. Substitutes don't really ever make appearances these days, do they? So that's interesting, but obviously not quite as interesting as starters. Yeah, it's really important for Riddles right now not to concede another goal, or else he'll be on the brink. He's got to be super, super careful. It's very tempting, of course, in Rocket League to just apply pressure constantly, because you know, oh well, I might be losing a goal here or there, but I also don't want to be giving space to my opponent. Oh, that's an open net miss for Riddles. He didn't have much boost and he tried to rush it. Open net for Niceron. Boomer ball. He's going to slot it in the perfect corner. Nightmare for Riddles. Open net miss. Gets demoed on the recovery, and Niceron punishes him with some great placement. He's 1 goal away, and that could be it. Open net for Niceron. I think he's just hit the post. Yes, he has. Both players with some pretty big blunders, and this time it's Riddles with the punish. The perfect revenge for Riddles. But with how badly that kickoff just went for him, I don't know if I'm confident in the comeback. That's much better though. Hang on. Okay, it's not just going to go straight in. Riddles has his flip here. He's managed to keep it intact. He's just floating here. Didn't dodge to keep his height though. Alright, Niceron just took himself so far out of the game. Riddles has a free goal. I am pretty sure that Riddles had his dodge there, and he decided to just use all his boost trying to steady his car. He could have dodged there to like kill his downward momentum. That would have been very interesting. Niceron, kickoff goal shot, not going to work. Now Riddles' turn. Is he going to fire? Niceron wisely steps in to block that angle. That's another post for Niceron. I believe Riddles is aware that it was not going in. It's looking to pick up just small pads here, but Niceron with another open net goes underneath Riddles. And Riddles is going to be kicking himself for how he ended this match. He did not manage his boost very well. He did not deal with the threat very well. He just popped the ball off the sidewall instead of putting it into the corner to safety. And Niceron has just eliminated Riddles. That's a huge win. He's got some tough opponents up ahead of him, but that's a good start. Yeah, OSM is his next opponent if OSM can take down Gnome. But OSM's been struggling. He's been dropping goals quite a lot this tournament. Let's see how he's doing in round 4 versus Gnome. 3-all. Gnome does not have a title on. Now remember, OSM has just finished losing a Stadium 1v1. Oh, so he does manage to get through the goal. That's pretty smart by OSM. It wasn't particularly useful, but it was, I guess, somewhat. Now you can recover more quickly. That is the glitch that we were talking about before. So you can get through the goal if you land on it on your back in the middle. The pro strats, OSM flip reset attempts. Only going to find the outside of the goal. He's got one more chance, no boost to do it with, but he might have his flip. There it is. Good challenge though by Gnome. Shut that one down. So, are we about to see another potential tournament favorite up against the ropes? Good half flip by Gnome, perfectly in position to block this shot. Still no boost, but might pull the trigger on the shot. Yes, he will. He's fired wide though. No boost steal as well for Gnome. OSM gonna look to apply some pressure. And Gnome's out of position. That's GG. Just like that, the series is over. Gnome turned the wrong way. Did not expect the ball to pop off so high. And OSM will not miss those. 4-3. We are going to see OSM versus Niceron in the quarterfinal. I think that's a must watch. We probably just have to watch that match because I think the winner of that is certainly a tournament favorite. Shanta and Rocky Balboa are down here with Rocky being the lead. Red Cherry is already in the semi-final. He's steamrolling. So Red Cherry I think is a favorite in the bottom half for sure. And the winner of this is probably making the final. So we're just going to follow this journey. Then probably check out the lower semi-final first. And then the upper semi-final. And then the final. That's my plan here. 0-0. Over a minute gone. Niceron with a great chance here. OSM has had plenty practice though in terms of spacing the start ball shots. Is he going to fare any better? Oh well. With goalkeeping like that from Niceron, he certainly will fare better than he did against J-Walls. I think the biggest problem for OSM against J-Walls in that series was his own defense. His offense, you know, he's getting goals, getting enough goals to take games. But he was conceding far too many. That's the number one thing I want to see him working on in this match. And I'm especially saying that because of how many goals he's been dropping to players you might not expect to give OSM close games. There's been a few. The series before this and the one before that were extremely close. And I'm sure if it was a regular 1v1, OSM would be a significant favorite. Niceron. Beautiful long shot to set up this rebound. Again, just focusing on the side flip volley. Getting ridiculous power. Swoops back around for the rebound. And they're pretty good, Will Spite. Thanks for asking. You actually okay with losing even though you won? There's no way you would beat those nerds in this tournament. Yeah, there's some pretty big nerds in this tournament, aren't there? Nothing wrong with being a big nerd, though. OSM might look for a flip reset here. Or the mind game. Why not let the ball do the work for you when the flip reset doesn't land? This is actually really smart. OSM looked like he was trying to get a flip reset. When it doesn't line up, just pulling away from the ball, letting it fall into the goal is not a bad idea. Good adaptation midair. And he's got his lead back. You think Niceron's going to win by a nose? Right now, OSM is controlling the play very well. That's a good pinch, though, by Niceron. OSM off the ceiling. Misses. And Niceron also misses. It was a really tough shot for Niceron. Thank you, Ketchup Man, for the 100 bits. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate that. Yeah, if Niceron is going to win this, he might be relying on some more OSM misplays. That's a great demo dodge by OSM. picks up the boost in his own defensive corner. Niceron's managed to strip him of possession for the time being, which is not a bad outcome. Smart plays though by OSM, realizing that Niceron had a strong position on the wall. And he didn't want to give him the chance to take a wall shot, so he just flew up to intercept. It can be faster, of course, to fly up to a ball that's near a wall if your opponent has to drive towards the wall and then up the wall. That's definitely going to take longer than flying. What a challenge though by OSM. Perfect angle, perfect power, and he's up by 2 now. Niceron really not mixing things up there. No change of direction as he approached the opposing player's goal. This is the quarterfinal for anybody who's just tuning in. After this tournament, we'll be doing some marble racing. It looks like OSM is about to move up 4-1. Yes, indeed he is. Niceron let his guard down, and OSM quick to convert. It was not even a close respawn save. One more goal is all OSM needs. First to 5 wins this. Although his last series went to overtime, this one is looking like it'll be over before OT. Although if Niceron can score 3, you know, that would be a pretty cool script. I would not be against that at all. Hero shot by OSM. It's just going to keep Niceron at bay. No boost pickup by Niceron. That actually gives OSM the boost that he needed to go demo hunting. Bit of a misplay there by Niceron, I think, to leave that boost up. OSM was starved. Look at OSM half flipping out of a bump to get back in control of his car. Let's go for the pinch shot. Did not quite lean into it correctly. Can you imagine how fast a pinch would be with the 13th month anniversary ball? That would be pretty ridiculous. 13th month. What am I talking about? 10 year. 13th month. I don't know where that came from. 10 year. That's what I'm talking about. Here he goes again. OSM trying to line up that pinch. He's intentionally air rolling the roof of his car into the ball because that has been known to work better. I think it was actually Jazer that popularized that one. Or at least Jazer is the first person I saw do that. Coxer comes in sideways when he goes for those pinches, but I saw Jazer doing that, sort of leaning the nose of the car into it. Roof first. Oh my word, Niceron is close, but not close enough. He needs 3 goals to tie this one, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. OSM can't find his 5th goal to end this one in regulation time just yet. He's lining up the pinch yet again from the halfway line, and it's the best one yet, but from that distance, it's always going to go over the bar, really, unless you get a very, very good contact. But GG's, OSM looking pretty pristine in round 5. We have to say goodbye to Niceron in the quarterfinal. Niceron could be pretty happy with himself, though, eliminating Riddles. Alright, let's go see what's happening between Rocky Balboa and Red Cherry. Red Cherry is just steamrolling this tournament. My goodness. Honestly, Red Cherry is going to be in the final before... Yeah, there it is. That's Red Cherry is in the final before OSM has even started his semi-final match. So GG, I'm really looking forward. He says he had an easy bracket. I'm looking forward to seeing the grand final, though. Alright, well, I'm looking forward to seeing Red Cherry in the final. He thinks he had an easy bracket, but, you know, he still managed to come out on top out of 64 players down there. We have Albatross versus OSM in the upper half. We did have a very tough bracket for Niceron. We had Niceron, Riddles, and OSM all in one bracket. They, you know, they might be the 3 best players in this tournament, with OSM eliminating Niceron, Niceron eliminating Riddles. We'll have to wait and see. If OSM destroys Albatross and Red Cherry, then we might have actually seen the 3 best players in the tournament already. Or I reckon if you're Psionics and you want to make it that spectators can actually see the entire game, just delay the game. Like when I click spectate here, why doesn't it play the game from the start? Why does it play the game live? Why isn't there an option to play it from the start? Right? We are getting marble racing on stream, not after this game, but after the game after that. So we've got this game, and then we've got the grand final of this tournament, and then we will have marbles. OSM already 2-0 up in just over a minute. This might be a better game for him. He's going to go for more pinch shots. That could be bouncing in. Surely Albatross is going to do something about that. Yes, he will. And OSM is feeling pretty confident about this one. Trying to set up more pinch shots. Albatross this time steps in. He's getting pretty sick of it, by the looks of things. We do have a turtle boost pick up by OSM, followed by a demo, and no doubt, another goal shortly after. 3-0. And OSM just 2 goals in a game away from taking another tournament on stream. Dark Souls 067, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate that. OSM's movement certainly looking very clean, but he could be about to drop a kickoff goal. No, he will save this with an early dodge. I believe Albatross was lacking a lot of power there. Ceiling shot wasn't too far off target there for Albatross, but the angle was extremely tight. Nice little turnaround there. The air roll shot is going to find its home in OSM's net. Albatross on the board finally. And it was a good little turn into that one. Not an easy shot to hit. No boost stays OSM, just in case there was any doubt as to why he conceded a goal. That's the centre ball actually. Albatross has an open net and he's not going to miss that one. OSM might even look to glitch his way through the back of the goal again. But he really didn't have time. No, he just had no chance whatsoever there. No glitch would have saved him that time. And suddenly we have a 1-goal game. OSM needs to maybe slow down a little bit, and he will in this kickoff. Almost boosted on target off the ceiling. I'll tell you what, Albatross is starting to create more and more chances. And this being a best of 5, I don't want him to play aggressively at all. The style that OSM is throwing at him right now is going to backfire every once in a while if OSM loses control, which can happen. And it just did happen. And Albatross was not able to put the open net shot on target. That's exactly the playstyle that he needs to be using though. Just wait for OSM to mess up. Because even for OSM, this looks like it's a little bit too fast to control, perhaps. But the demos are definitely the one thing that Albatross has to be so careful of. He conceded his 3rd goal of this game due to a demolish. Just got taken out of the game again right now. Good save attempt by Albatross, but OSM is just too good. The problem here was running into the corner in the first place. Albatross forgot that the ball is going to bounce back much faster than a regular Rocket League ball. No fishy sauce, no more tournaments after this. We're going to do marble racing though, so you can definitely have a chance there. A better chance probably. Well, depends who you are. Some players have a better chance to win marble racing, some players have a better chance to win Rocket League. That's just going to dip in. OSM in the final for the Stadium tournament. OSM ball chasing. Well, I mean, it's 1v1 and Stadium. I think ball chasing is more viable in Stadium because it's harder for your opponent to counter-attack. They can't just roll the ball around the field. They need to infield dribble. We'll have to wait a little while here to get the Red Cherry versus OSM grand final started. OSM definitely going in as a favourite, but Red Cherry has only conceded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals in 6 rounds, which is less than OSM has conceded. I wish this Hoops would go away. This Hoops tournament has been there since the 3rd of April, and it just doesn't go away. Like, can Psyonix please fix this? Why is it here? Every time I go to my tournaments, no matter what time of day it is, this Hoops tournament, which has finished by the way, is still here. And I came 2nd apparently in this one. It's one of the rare tournaments that I played. Does it just stay there because I played it? That's really stupid if it does. I want it to go away. Turn off the sub-only chat. It's not on sub-only chat. Alright, here we go, grand final. So far, Red Cherry is holding his own against OSM, and he should be doing more than that with this open net shot, as he just put that in the top corner. I believe he has. And OSM, yet again, tries something a little bit too difficult for himself to manage. 1-0 Red Cherry. Still only conceded 6 goals in this entire tournament. He said that he had an easy bracket. He reckons he's lucky to be here, but he's here, and that's all that matters. It's a chance to play against one of the best ones players in the world at the moment.
Hey,
mate, tell you what, that's 2-0.
At work. Just dropping by to say hi.
Red Jow, thanks for the stop by for the 25th month in a row. I really appreciate that so much. That is all the months. Welcome back, man. Hope you have a good day at work. You're currently watching the grand final of the Stadium tournament. We just saw before this OSM dropping a series in Stadium 1v1 to J-Walls. And he's not faring much better against Red Cherry. But he does get finally on the board. And Red Cherry is not going to be happy with himself because that was an unforced error. He was getting pressured from behind, but there was so many different places he could put that ball that would be relatively safe. That was not one of them. Don't need to do a giveaway if you're remaining replay analysis because it's only 6 days left. To get another by recently. Oh my goodness. I suppose we should. Target, if you want to like choose how that's done, go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Like, oh man, that's crazy. Have I still got that written down? I think I do. Oh yeah, target. There you are. So yeah, if you want to give away your replay analysis, then feel free. I know somebody did that last time. What's marbles? Marbles is marble racing. It's really fun. It's really easy to understand, so just stick around for another like 5 minutes. You'll get to see it. For the time being, OSM starting to pop off. That's 3 goals in a row. Red Cherry looking very, very scared in his own half. Of course, he knows at any moment OSM could pull the trigger and blast a long shot. But I believe the aggression is the only way you can get out of this hole. It's how he scored his second goal, with a very aggressive challenge. There's a bit of possession play from Red Cherry. Looking to turn around early again, and this has worked out wonderfully. It was only the fact that OSM tagged Red Cherry in the aftermath of that challenge. He just missed out in the boost pickup there. Respawned right after he left it. Like I was going to say, OSM got a contact onto Red Cherry after missing his challenge, and that's what kept Red Cherry from scoring. It's not going to work this time though, because OSM flip reset attempt from the midfield. Not even close. Again, OSM being a little bit careless. He's conceded a couple of goals this game by going a bit too fancy maybe. And he's only 2 goals away from losing this tournament. Remember, this first to 5 wins. Shot by OSM grazes the crossbar. Red Cherry has another long shot. He's hit it high. I believe the crossbar is the destination. It's actually the destination for OSM. Red Cherry's up for this. He slammed it low. It's going to go in, surely. Oh my word, it's off the outside of the post. Somehow, OSM is still in this. He's all over the place. So another open net for Red Cherry. Fires wide this time. That is technically 2 open net misses in a row for Red Cherry. He needs to calm down. He's had so many more opportunities than I'm sure he expected going into this game. This is another one. If he can control this well. It was not a bad first touch, but it was a little bit too heavy. He's running after it, but he can't catch up. This is so frustrating for Red Cherry. He is getting the chances he needs, but he's just not taking them. Another really good delayed 50-50 though. He's going to keep OSM in his half. You keep OSM behind his goal, but Red Cherry's got to be careful. This is not really boost starving. OSM just picked up 100 behind his goal, and he's going to have plenty to run this into his own. He's trying to force the own goal, but that's actually a little bit too fancy as well. OSM is trying to do stylish goals only, and Red Cherry managed to get back. The volley is nowhere near enough though. You can see that OSM was trying to force the own goal in that play, get inside Red Cherry's head and probably win the game shortly thereafter, but this is turning into golden goal territory. With only 30 seconds left, first to 5 is no longer the biggest concern. What if Red Cherry can just steal the game with 1 goal? That was a wild challenge by OSM. Red Cherry actually had a chance to save that. Oh my goodness. What is this clear? What is this clear by Red Cherry? Not exactly what he was going for, I imagine. Not entirely accurate on that one. No, he's still got a chance. Oh no, surely that's not going to bounce straight in. Okay, it's gone over the bar, thank goodness. 10 seconds between Red Cherry and losing in the grand final. Can he get the equalizer? Is he going to go for it? Surely he will. Tries to flick it. He's failed his flick though. There's the bump onto OSM. No way. Red Cherry with the script. But OSM says no to your script, burns it, feeds it the ashes to his dog, and then scrapes it out of the poo and buries it. That script is gone. I'll come back. It's just
Johnny,
forgotten now.
This is for all the content you keep on putting out. I watched your How to Get Grand Champ video, played for 4 hours straight and went from Champ 3 Div 2 to Grand Champion 30 rating to 1573 in 4 hours, no joke. Love you, man.
That's a massive congrats, first of all. That must feel pretty good. That must be your Grand Champ rewards, surely, if you've gone all the way up to 1573. That's, wow, 143 points gain, starting at 1430. Well played. Very, very well played. You got rewards. Fantastic stuff, man. Thanks for the £4.46, by the way. I really appreciate that. And I'm so glad to hear that the video worked out for you. That all the tips were actually useful.